Hello guys, welcome back again to the channel. So there's now been a recent update regarding our golden eaglets, as CAF has now fixed the dates for the semi-final games that I mentioned in the last video that we have against Ivory Coast. Of course, you know that we've now qualified into the semi-finals of the WAFB games in Ghana after we defeated Togo today 3 goals to 0, and then we capped off a really good points and performance in that Group B, closing up with 7 points and topping the group, which is also important because we've not been able to avoid playing Ghana, who are like a very very strong side. And however it is, if we're going to meet, there's going to be in the finals, and a lot of Nigerian fans are expressing their delight that we don't have to meet Ghana in the semi-finals because it's going to be very bloody. You know how it is. Nigeria and Ghana is always a very different ball game. There's always a big fight, when these two countries play in any sport. But the good news is that Nigerians who reside in Ghana will turn up for that game to actually support the Golden Eaglets this weekend as they lock horns with Ivory Coast. The time for that one is 7 p.m. on Saturday, being the 25th, this Saturday. But before then, Ghana is going to play against Burkina Faso on the same day, 3 p.m. for that one. But again, I mean, we look forward to this one, and we hope that Nigerians obviously turning up to support the boys is going to give them all the boost that they need to win that game. And of course, there's no time really because Manugaba just has tomorrow being Friday to prepare the boys ahead of that one. But we trust in Manugaba and of course his coaching unit, and we know that they're going to do something really wonderful for that one. They started really slow, but now they've started picking up the pace, and we've started seeing the results. Especially with the last game, it was a really massive score line compared with the last two games that we played. There were only 1-0. But enough said about that one. It has been fixed now. Saturday, 7 p.m. Nigeria versus Ivory Coast for that WAFB games semi-finals. But away from that, just guys, let me let you know that there's still lots of reactions, lots of opinions emanating from Ademola Lookman's stellar performance yesterday, and the one that has caught interest across the world right now is what Peter Crouch, an ex-England international and former Liverpool player, has now said about Ademola Lookman. I don't know, this kind of angered me a little bit, but I'm just going to keep my cool and let you guys react to it. So what Peter Crouch has now said about Lookman is that Lookman was a bit too hasty to switch his allegiance from England to Nigerian Super Eagles. He said that if Lookman had been a little bit patient, he would have gotten his call up right now with this stellar performance that he pulled up in the finals in the Europa League, scoring a hat-trick. And Cross started saying a lot of things from where Ademola Lookman obviously started, from Sunday League, and then to Charlton, to Fulham on loan, Leicester City, Leipzig, all of that, until he finally found his ground in Atlanta, and established himself as a world-class player, winning games, important games for them. But he's saying that this young man, no denying, has the talent, has all it takes to actually play for England. But the only thing that he found that Ademola Lookman did not really do well or do right is the fact that he actually left too early. That is what Peter Crouch has now said. But the truth is, for me, I feel like Peter Crouch is missing the picture, is missing the point. Remember in the last video, I let you guys know that Ademola Lookman said it from his mouth, that the reason why he is growing from strength to strength, the reason why his game is getting better every day, is because of the support, the love from his home, from Nigeria, from the fans, that he sees this love, the way that people cheer him, Nigerians and all of that. He wants to do more, he wants to get better, so that he will not disappoint these fans that obviously look up to him. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but personally, I feel like Ademola Lookman's decision to leave the Three Lions and come play for Nigeria was, you know, by far the best decision he ever made in his career. And I'm not just saying this because I have opinion. I'm saying this based on what Ademola Lookman obviously said by himself. He said that, you know, as I mentioned before, that Nigerians give him the drive, the love and affection from Nigerian fans give him the drive to actually push on to be better, you know, than what he is. So, you know, I think Ademola Lookman would have turned out, he would have easily turned out like these guys if he had stayed with the Three Lions. He would have just wasted his time. But let me know what you think about that coach out here saying that Ademola Lookman made a mistake by actually switching too quickly to represent Nigerian Super Eagles. That if he had stayed on, he would have had his chance right now with the England Three Lions. But leaving that just guys, let me let you know that Coach Finidi is currently hunting for a house in Abuja, you know, and he has said this in his media tour. Of course, you know, yesterday I told you guys that Finidi is having a media tour with different medias, Nigerian Info, Real Life and then Arise TV and all of that. And today is the day that he finishes that media tour. But one of the things that he has also now said in the media tour is that he is currently looking for a house in Abuja. Not he by himself, but NFF. You know, the thing is when they give you the job as a Nigerian coach, they provide you with a car, you know, an official car as the head coach, provide you with a house. All of these things are some of the benefits that you earn as a coach of the Nigerian Super Eagles. So Finidi said that, you know, they've already provided him with an official car and a personal driver. That the hunt for house now hasn't really been productive because the one that they found in Abuja was not up to the standard that he wanted. So they rejected that one. Now they're still looking for a befitting house for the Nigerian Super Eagles head coach, and they've not found it yet. But guys, beyond that gist, I still have a number of gists regarding Omeruo and Ekong, and this isn't very nice because it's the fact that these two guys might actually miss our World Cup qualifiers games coming up next month on the 7th and on the 10th with South Africa and Benin respectively. So the gist now is that Coach Finidi is you know, obviously thinking about removing these guys from the list, and the reason is because these guys have been struggling with fitness. Of course, Ekong just recently came back from injury. Omeruo hasn't been fit for a number of days. You know, this is why Finidi hasn't, maybe NFF have not brought out the 25-man list because they are kind of having to reshuffle the names because injury players, you know, are growing in that list. They want to reshuffle it to see that people that they finally release are people that are fit for the game. So, but it's not been confirmed right now that they will miss the game, but it's just you know, an update that's just coming out that these guys are in doubt, especially the likes of Ekong because he's been out for a number of months. You know, he hasn't really played any competitive game even after he came back for poke. But Omeruo's own is still not decided. He might not, but I'll, you know, follow these updates and make sure I let you guys know about it on this channel later in the coming days. That's the update for this one. Thank you for watching this one. Don't forget to like the video, share it as well, and also subscribe if you've not done so, and take care of yourselves. React to any of the stories that you like, and have a lovely day and stay blessed.